The flip brick may be the run of the sticky brick slab litter, but don't let size fool you. The flip is genetically a brick and it still produces vapor at the same volume of its larger siblings. Where the size affects things is at the vapor path. With it being shorter, it is easier to combust, so a refining of techniques may be needed. The flip is also the most reasonably priced member of the family at right under $100. Expect to see exotics and limited runs of this thing too. It shines through water but can be used dry. Using it dry has helped me dial in the correct technique. In the box you get the flip, a 14 and 18 millimeter adapter, and a dab stir tool with the Honest torch. Oh, and can't forget the extra screens. The flip is brilliantly designed and looks like a much smaller version of the OG. There is no carb hole, but not to worry. The piece is so light, carbon is achieved by simply lifting it up. The edges are smooth and the production value is nice for such a small piece. No wood fractures or splinters. The included torch comes as empty as a house after a bad divorce, but I'm beginning to see that standard. The torch for the flip likes to be tuned down a bit more than the flame for the junior. Keep the flame in motion. This reduces the risk of hot spots and charring and preserves taste. The flip is like its siblings. It's 100% convection. The vapor travels only through a small wood air path and the glass adapter to whatever you're using. The unit never getting too warm for the touch, except for the intake. Give it about a minute to cool. The chamber is the same size as the other bricks and can be used with a dosing capsule. The capsule isn't necessary, but keeps things tidy. Yeah, I had to clean the flip more than I'd like to admit. I had some early combustion issues, so I know a thing or two about cleaning it out. The block with the intake and the fancy brick logo should never get dirty. Swiveling that over, you have the middle piece with the herb chamber. If you combust, you'll have to clean or swap the screen. I use a dosing capsule for a herb chamber to keep things tidy. The vapor path is directly under it and leads into the adapter brick. The vapor path can be scraped out with the included tool. Aside from that, the adapters will get resinous and can be soaked or reclaimed. Pretty simple. Sticky brick quality at an everyday price. Grab one today if you're in the crowd that has been wanting a brick but you have had budget issues holding you back. The price of the flip is as attractive as this boxy foxy little number, and it's small enough to go anywhere. It's also great for wet or dry use. You'll find all kinds of setups for it. It's also a great wax, herb, or combo unit. Playing with flame size and techniques will give you a nice variety. The direct nature of heating also means instant gratification. And with the junior mouthpiece and a Delta 3D Studios adapter, you can turn it into a mini brick. The flip brick is a special unit that takes a special type of connoisseur to wield it with pleasure. You should look elsewhere if you are impatient. The flip has a special learning curve that is similar to the rest of the lineup, just scaled back. Some have picked it up and became instant pros. I wasn't in that camp. I had to learn it the hard way. It is not good for people who hate direct draw vaporizers and have butane safety paranoia, even though it is unfounded and not an issue unless you have a sputtering or non-existent flame, or it might not be good for you if you have no hand or eye coordination. The flip brick is priced just right to get your feet wet with the sticky brick lineup. Given the increased learning curve, you have to decide which is more important for you. It does also offer the highest degree of versatility and ways to pair it, and it's also the most travel-friendly version of the brick family. Check the description for the best place to buy. Thanks for watching and hit subscribe.